Hey, what's up guys? Welcome indeed to this week's Challenge Rift Guide 176, working with a God Demon Hunter. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started and show off the build. So here's what we're working with. So in terms of the cube, we've got just multipliers on Bola over here. We also have the Gloves of Warships and the Flavor of Time. And then in terms of the pieces of gear, I'll go ahead and mouse over them real quick, but the only important thing to take note of is Mara's Kaleidoscope. That makes us immune to poison damage over here, which is quite nice. But a little bit subpar on the optimization and some of the gear choices, like of course having a rare ring over here. But it's a pretty straightforward build, very, very easy to play. I'll go ahead and again mouse over everything just in case any of you guys want to go ahead and see what we're working with. But in terms of what we are going to be doing for the gameplay, is pretty much just building up these stacks. You want to keep these as high as possible. Pretty much you want to keep it at 20, and then once it dips down to 16, you're going to go ahead and reactivate it. Why 16? Because you gain 4 stacks every single time that you activate it. Therefore, it goes back to 20. Pretty much, you keep your stacks up and you just spin. It's just almost like playing Whirlwind, but it's a ranged Whirlwind. And the rest of the skills don't really need them at all. You can use Vault though, not for the damage, but like if you're stuck on something, or if there's too many enemies and you want to ignore unit collision, you can also use it for that. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop right in. Alright, hop right and go ahead and start building up those stacks of momentum. And pretty much once you see the stacks go to 16 is where you want to go ahead and try to reactivate your Bola. Because if you don't have enough damage, then things won't be dying very fast. But if you get stuck by any crowd control, you can use your Vault. But it's pretty much just 3 abilities like I mentioned before. It's just Strafe, Bola, and Vault. The build is a little bit on the squishier side, so if you happen to have survivability issues, it's fine. Keep in mind you're always watching me compete against my own time, which is already pretty fast. We'll go ahead and get these guys down. The key is not just basically hold still, as the build is just not tanky enough to sit still. Now, you can't sit in the poison here because of our amulet, but other than that, you gotta watch out for pretty much everything else. Come up to another lead over here, and we're gonna go ahead and just go all the way around. Go back and forth, because if you start doing some circle strafes, what can happen is you just end up sitting in AoE as the build just has survivability issues. So go ahead and now move it on to the next floor. Now on this one you can go ahead and grab this conduit. Nice to kind of have over here. And we're just going to zoom on down. We'll come up to the elite over here. We're going to go ahead and reproc our bolas. Get him down. There we go. We'll get a channeling pylon over here too. It's pretty much unnecessary to take, as there's no reason to take it. There's no problems with this build's cooldown or resource, as it has Yangs. Watch out, you gotta be a little careful with this boss over here. This little elite pack, as there is the arcane. We're at 96%. We should be able to go ahead and get it, hopefully on this floor. If not, we can move on down. You know what, we're like right there. Alright, perfect. But if you have to go to the next floor, it's no biggie. Now this guy, he's poisoned, so he'll be really easy to go ahead and eliminate. This guy, you can basically just sit right next to him. You'll basically just lock him down over here. No problem at all. Alright. So there's the completion. Very, very fast. It's a 2:23. Now, as of right now, the leaderboard is broken. I usually like to go ahead and check out the leaderboards and see what we placed for time. But it's a fairly easy rift, and it's just survivability is a little bit on the weaker side of things. But anyways, that is the God Demon Hunter Challenge Rift. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you happen to be new here and you want to see more Diablo content, Season 22 is coming out very soon. And I'll be dropping a lot of videos once that goes ahead and comes out and it is released. I do have a few videos on the PTR showing off some of the newer builds, and they were kind of cool, so if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, I'll pin them down below. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it, and if you are new here, subscribe and turn on that bell if you'd like to see a lot more Diablo content coming into Season 22. But take care guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. I'm signing out. Peace.